They move the tight end all over. Quarterback checking off. To throw, it's Howard. Looking to buy time. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Alabama! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. And lucky for them, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Open space at the 25. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, it's so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He'll toss it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only...
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. He's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
A shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Catch in the middle, it's held. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Leaves it with the running back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Quarterback will keep it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown time! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They already have a lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Quick strike complete. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. After the run, second and medium. On the run, it's Judkins. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. Going to the draw. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
That's such a terrible feeling, too, if you're the quarterback, because on fourth down, they're calling for you on a designed run. They're putting all their hopes on you to somehow go out and get that first, and he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won, especially on fourth down, and you're going to be coming off the field.
Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Salter. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, he'll fire. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Judkins. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
One of the areas they really...
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. And all eyes on this man as he takes the field. The defense knows they're going to try to throw him the football, and it probably won't matter, guys.
Oh, but the defense, Reese, will be locked in. He will see double coverage. They will know where he's at on every single snap, Jesse, or else you will get beat quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's one of the few receivers in the country, guys, where if it's man coverage, he's open, zone coverage, he's open. If he's double covered, he's open. Throw that guy the ball.
He'll try to do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. White wants to throw it. Floating away. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Slips through the line. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they put it in play. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground, and they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, a lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Unloads to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. A 3rd down play to open up this quarter. White going to attack through the air. They're trying to get to it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3-and-out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown.
Running toward the tape. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The option look. Now the toss. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because
the quarterback scrambled around with the defense, able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Wilson. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Now the pitch. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Alabama quickly back to the line. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Still on his feet at the 45. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown Tide. A long run from the running back. Not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
it was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world. But it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys that get there in a minute.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. He'll start this drive firing. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. White wants to throw it. Slings it. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. He'll pull it on the read. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Makes a move. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Here comes that Alabama offense. Line gets set, first down. On the option. The pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. On the move at the 30. Oh, look out! Touchdown, Bama! And the route is on. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. White going to attack through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Moves around to clear up the vision. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll bring it back. It's Wilson. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. First down here for the offense. On the option. He'll toss it. At the 35, he's got room. Open runway ahead. He finally steps out of bounds. A gigantic run that'll take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He is going nowhere. stop at the line of scrimmage. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Irish send out the punt unit. Bringing it back, it's Wilson. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. With the clock running, this should be the final play. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team,